All right, we're gonna go through some insights in the music scene. Obviously, K-Trap and Aitch, they both dropped projects. Big shout out to Aitch. Big congratulations. Number one, secured the number one 7-8 years in. Big shout out to Adets. And this is what I mean about having the team, man. Having the right team. You get me? Not everything people are gonna agree with, but you still do the same thing. And bro, that's something that I envy, man. Not having the right team or doing things for people and just always getting backstabbed. You get me? And then I always look at people that always reach out to me, where it's like, bro, I don't even trust you, bruv. I don't, like, that's what gets in the way of things. Like, I don't really want to work with you, bro. Like, I offer a service, pay me for my service. I don't want no percentage of your music. I don't want nothing. Just pay me for my service, or I'll just work with someone else that will pay me for my service. And that's how I kind of operate. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And it's amazing to see loads of people like that have great relationships with their management, and they go off and doing great things. You get me? And I said this in my last video. I don't have a team like that. You get me? I have an editing team, but I don't have a team to get me to the next level, to the next level, to the next level. Everything that you see me doing, I'm doing. I don't have no support. I have you guys. You guys are my support. You guys, the numbers. So if you see something going wrong or whatnot, I ain't got no one to flip and fight my corner or do anything like that. And it's okay. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I understand that. God gives these hardest battles to his toughest soldiers. I know that. And I know my situation. And I know if Bouncer says a line on TikTok or a clip, I'll get hate. If someone else that is maybe a K-Trap or Aitch says that same line, everyone will agree with it. And I know that, you get me, because how I've acted or certain things that I've put myself and what I speak about or whatnot. But it is what it is. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It is what it is. And everyone does what they do. Like Aitch, he done something amazing. His sister's got Down syndrome. And before he dropped his album and whatnot, he raised money, he raised awareness, he done amazing things. And this is what we need to see all the time. You get me? Because it's like, what is our purpose then? You get me? What's our purpose? But anyway, I'm not going to lecture you. This is just about music insight. So let's go into this one, 90s Baby Show, K-Trap. And let's take this one in.
Sort of like a ceiling. I wouldn't say ceiling because obviously we know that.
Also, I saw a clip on one of the pages and about artists and the ceiling, and K-Trap breaks it down. So we're going to watch it now.
There's like Stormzy's and all of that.
There's a ceiling, bro. There's a ceiling, bro. Let's get
it. Cool. Let's say there's a ceiling.
It's a glass one. You can see through it.
You can see through it, but you can't. You really have to
penetrate
shatter it if you want to get through it. But so, what is your sort of, when you're looking at music, is that like end goal? Like, okay, I'm gonna make enough, or like, where are you trying to diversify the portfolio?
Bro, I'll be honest. At this current moment right now, bro, like even like I'm saying, this EP that I've dropped this because I felt like it. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
But in terms of music, especially in the UK, bro, I'll be honest, bro, it's not good. It's terrible. And not even just the sound of music, just the whole industry, the energy and how people are and how the game is structured, bro. You can't grow, innit? Like, there's not really growth, like, because it's just weird, bro. There's too much ego. There's too much. It's just too separated.
Facts, bro. There's too much ego. There's too much politics. Do you know what I mean? Everything is a positioning. You have to have the number to do a song with that person. Do you know what I mean? You got Little Baby doing a song with 42 Dark. No one didn't know who My Man was. You get me? But they got a mad song. That song done crazy numbers. And Americans, it is different, bro. You don't even need to. Lil Durk done so many songs of up and coming artists. He just boom, laid a verse. UK is hard, bro. It doesn't make sense. It's not about the talent no more. It's about, can we collab and position them, because it's so small. So, yeah.
Like, I feel like in the UK, everyone thinks they're gone before they're gone. And it's like, one thing I've noticed about this thing is like, bro, like, see with music, different genres and people in different stages in their career, yeah? How like everyone builds their fan base or whatever, like somebody will get to the top, they'll do a little helping hand, you'll get something from them, they'll get something. Like, it's all extra. But
Yeah.
see here, it's not like, let's be real, bro. Like you said, there's going to be the Stormzy's, the Dave, the Central C. Then that's that. Then it's like, bro. And then there's, I don't know who. You know what I mean? It's always like, for instance, and this is no like nothing to anybody. This is just how it is. It's like, cool, if like any of those people dropped a project, like straight away would you think, actually no, a trap might be on that, or this other artist might be on that. Like,
It's true though. It is actually true. It's true. Would you think that a Twin S will be on a Central C's project, or would you think that a 36 would be on a flipping Dave project? But Dave is a mad musician, man. That's my favorite artist. You get me? His thing is art. But it's true though. Would you think that a Stormzy, it would always be a Gets, or it wouldn't be a up and coming grime MC that will be on the project? So it is true, bro. You get me? But it's not just them. It's everyone. If you actually, you gotta even rate Kyril Keys. I did mention it, bro. Kyril Keys didn't need to do a song with 36, or he didn't need to do a song with Twin S. You get me? These lot are mad trending, but he could have been like, no, right now where I'm at, I really need to do a song with possibly, if I done a song with a, I don't know, a Leo Stay Trill or whatnot, it makes me get to this level. But he said, nah, I'm gonna do this song, this song, this song. I'm dropping. You get me? That's what he said. That's what he said. So yeah, man.
Like, bro, if Stormzy drops a project, you know there's due to be like maybe a Central C or a Dave, or it's just
You get heady.
Yeah, but it's like,
but you know what I mean? Like,
I know what you
I
mean.
wouldn't
Yeah.
expect it.
You'll
It'll
get
be
like
like-
your raise and
You mentioned Heady. Heady is big, bro. #1 albums. Heady's got the numbers, and he's big. Like he's there. So when you're mentioning a Heady doing the songs with a Dave, a Stormzy, a Central C, yeah, I'm not gonna be surprised. You know what I mean? But I could see a Chai Carti at the moment. I see everyone. You get me? Like I could see her on project. She's a female artist, and we need that in the scene as well.
yeah.
that's who
but
you
that's
get.
depth, like, that's that room. Man can't go in, man ain't got the key for that door, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm trying to say?
I get what you're saying.
And then it's like, there's like, how do we like elevate? Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because like, for instance, like the eyes that are looking in that room, man's not,
But have you
They're
ever
not
done?
looking
Have you
at
ever?
them.
Have you like personally ever done a tune with a girl?
yeah.
Who? What?
Yeah, I've done like 2 songs
That
with a
tune.
female called Shana.
So baby, stay there.
Oh
That
yeah,
tune.
yeah.
That
So
tune.
that's
Yeah.
old school.
Yeah, that's old
that
school,
was
yeah,
a girl
yeah.
called Carmen. Yeah, I've done
I think
girl
it's
songs.
more. It's
We
not
did
just about
something
that. Like it's not one
different.
solution. It, but just leading it because that's what the American. Like there was a time where the rappers were patterning with the R&B girls.
Yeah, but bro,
Regular.
see, but this what I'm
You know
trying to
that
say. Like,
helps crossover and.
I want to
it's
say
different
so
here,
much,
though.
yeah, but it's always gonna come from like
You're not coming from a place of hate though. Like you're coming
it's
from
not
your
a place of hate, but
experience.
it's like,
So
bro, see me, bro. Like I'm a musician. I enjoy music, so I would want to make songs with singers or this and that and that. But it's like, bro, I've done the calm level. I've made music.
And you gotta respect trap as well. Like, bro, not many artists. Like Trap's career, it took him time for him to get to even this level. Just kept on going, kept on growing. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And not many artists can get warm, then not really be with the labels. The label didn't do nothing. Come out of the labels and it started going up. Then still give something to the streets. Like, here's the EP for the streets. My next album that I'm gonna do right now. I've been doing Gallum tunes. I want Gallum to come to my shows. Like, I see the vision. Do you get me? And now he dropped the EP that he dropped is cold. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, here you guys. You get me? Here you guys. And I'm giving you a show as well. You get me? Download the EP. I think he was like top 20 in the downloads on the EP on iTunes or whatnot. But yeah, do you know what I'm trying to say? So big respect.
I've made music with singers that ain't as big as me or whatever. Do you get what I'm trying to say? There's no ego, but it's like at the stage of man's career and that to elevate and that, yeah, man needs Like, if I'm gonna make a song with a singer, it needs to be a singer that's here.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
To elevate, bro. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Or it doesn't. And it's like, they don't wanna make music.
I hear that.
And do you know what's so mad? I don't even think it's always the artist. I feel like sometimes it's the team.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
definitely
yeah,
the
yeah.
team.
It's how things look.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
that
yeah.
person's too, there's two that were in America. Bro, it's about the bag, it's about making music, it's about all these different type of stuff.
Can
Or,
you
know
afford
what I
the
mean?
feature, yeah?
America might be like, you know what? There might be someone that be like, this artist, yeah, cool, he's not the hottest, but he's street creds there. I respect his street cred. I'll make a song. Or he ain't the hottest, but he's real.
Oh yeah. Americans, a lot of them will make some shit
there's a lot of
music.
stuff. You get what I'm trying to say, but I feel like UK is like
Shit music, but because they're real,
yeah.
it works.
If I got 10 million followers and 10 million streams, and I can sell 10 million first week, if you can't sell that, then it doesn't really make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. But how do we grow, bro?
Have you tried?
And right now, even going on the states of the numbers, everyone wants to compare numbers. This is the right time to do songs with people that are not got the big numbers like that. Because when you've got the big numbers, you don't want to do it anyway. So it's like, right, how do you grow? Where do we go from this?
Go into, let's say, what's your reception like outside of the UK? Like, where are you saying I get mad love there and I need to start exploring there?
I get love in America,
Okay.
Australia, Canada.
Okay.
Definitely Canada.
All about, like, that's another thing. Man's done, it's so mad because I was going through some footage and that, like, man's done bare different shows in different countries and that, like, man gets love in Canada. Man done a festival in Canada, that was mad.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, all about, bro, man.
Yeah, but do you have like a plan to attack?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, so obviously we know the ceilings here. Like, is America like, okay, let's attack this?
Put it that way. Yeah, I've definitely hit my place where it's like, in the UK, where it's like,
you're cemented here at this.
Yeah,
like,
you're
like,
cemented. I agree with that.
I want to go around and do some other stuff. Yeah, America.
I still feel like K-Trap still needs that one. Like, he's got warm. He needs like a next one that is like, yeah, boom, this one's done platinum. Like, it's the next one. It's not. It's a mainstream one, but it will get him in. Like with Hardy Caprio and Dig That, he had Gluten Tug in it, and it was like he's still doing his thing, but it's like got man into another world of like. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It was different to Air Force. Obviously, Trap's got warm, and it's like, okay, now it's that next one. Like the next one, different sound that really goes. You know what I'm trying to say?
Because I haven't really seen you do too much features with people outside of the UK.
Nah.
Not that I've noticed
because
anyway.
man's like, it needs to be authentic and organic, innit? And it's like, it's not.
No, it don't.
No, it does. No, let me tell you why it does.
Go on.
Because I care about the stuff in it. Like, bro, you need to know people on a certain level, bro. Do you get what I'm trying to say, bro?
I hear that,
People are just gonna disrespect you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm trying to say. And when you're somebody yourself, bro,
Yeah.
you just don't stand for that, bro. I'm not on being a sucker just for like money or just for this and that, bro. Like, I care about this a lot. You get what I'm trying to say? So obviously, see like artists, like American artists or whatever, it's like, they're like, I need to meet people because people will judge you off of like, I say I'm having like a slow year, like I'm not really streaming much or my Insta's not really popping or this or that. And I shout someone and they check my monthly listeners or check this and that. Now, I'm not making something with him, you get what I'm trying to say? But just imagine if they met, man.
What do you think about that, guys? Do you think that you have to meet someone to make a dope song? Like, is it, or do you think that you can just build the empire? Let me send over a verse. You think man's cold, and just make it happen. With T Grizzly, I think that never met T Grizzly. Like, he met T Grizzly, but before that, T Grizzly was rocking with Dig That's music. Or Little TJ, we jumped on Little TJ's remix. You get me? And then afterwards, then it made. Because sometimes, obviously, not everyone can travel to America or these other countries. So, but I hear what man's saying.
In real life or this or that, like all these.
And there's that actual connection and that.
Like, it doesn't really make sense, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Or unless you're going to pay the bag. I mean, you're gonna pay the bag. Like, I'm okay, bro. This thing how it goes, I'm not gonna push up my nose. Like, if there's an artist way bigger than man, and I can pay pay the bag.
For a
But
feature,
even if
yeah.
I'm paying the bag, I still want to meet you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm trying to say? I'm
yeah,
not paying you a
yeah.
bag for you to make a song, give me a shit verse, and not post it.
yeah.
That's dead. You know
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say? Like, why can't we meet people? Why can't we get, we're all musicians, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? Let's get in the studio, let's go to this, let's do that.
I hear what man's saying now. Of course, man. It's about, it's just connect. I'm going to pay for a feature, but just get me. You might not even like, man. Do you know what I mean? I might not even like you. Like, it's not just about the money. And yeah, here's the verse, and then it's all weird because it's like about perception as well. It's like how people view you. Oh, my man didn't post. You get me? When Future was in the studio with Dig That, he still put up Dig That. The song didn't go up, but the cosign alone, it was like, yo, that's real nigga shit.
But you can do that though, no? Like,
yeah, but no, it's not,
definitely
it's not as easy, bro. Like, bro, think about like even stuff like called the UK, like Wireless is about to come up. Yeah, that's that time that bare the Americans will come over, bare different people come. Bro, there'll be like secret writing camps. When you see the people, when you see the people, bro, that's linking up and that. It's like, bro, what are you not doing?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's just weird, bro.
Nah, it's actually weird, man. It's weird. Wireless, you see, man. You see the groupies. You see the rapper groupies. You see the groupies. You get me? And I'm not talking about women. So what man's actually, what Trap's actually saying is actually, you get me? It's not authentic. It's weird. You get me? But yeah.
I'm with you still.
It's not
I'm
as
with
easy,
you,
bro. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
It isn't.
Yeah,
I just
bro.
assume that UK Trap, they know you
yeah,
though.
that's
like,
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And bro, I have arguments with my brethren all the time because they'll be like, bro, but you're trapped though. What are you talking about? Which I do understand, but I don't like embarrassment, bro, man. I can't take it, bro. Like,
Do you got a manager?
Yeah.
So that's
Your
the,
management
like,
can be
go
embarrassed.
out there, man.
Yeah, but trust me, man.
But your manager's like you,
I know what you mean,
No,
though. I know what
I
you
know
mean.
he's like, nah, man.
The connection needs to be through you, sort of thing.
And what will be, bro. See me, especially with the music thing, bro. Like I truly believe, like where I want to go in life or what I want to do. I don't need to like overdo certain things. Yeah. I don't have to be the biggest artist. I don't have to make a song with this person.
That's
whatever.
true.
Like,
And that's facts. 1,000 super fans can make you a millionaire. Imagine that. Like retargeting, giving one project a year, 2 projects a year, just to 1,000 people, and then paying $100 for that merch and whatnot. Like, and keeping doing that. And bro, having database, even 5,000 people targeting them, retargeting them, bro. Everyone always trying to look for the million streams for $4,000, but no one looks for the 100 hoodies at $40 each. That makes $4,000. You get me? And they scratch their head like, raw. Actually, I've sold 500 hoodies here. You get me? You know what I'm trying to say? I've made X amount. I've got to this quicker than getting the million streams. Don't let that go over your head.
to make the capital I want to make or to do what I want to do, I don't have to sell myself. I don't have to do none of this stuff. So as long as I stay consistent and be steady and be smart with my money, then it's calm, innit? And I'd rather do that than lose what I stand for. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And it's not a mad ego thing, but at the same time, man's great, bro. Like, and this ain't even on a I think I'm this guy, because we're all great in this room, you get what I'm trying to say? But man believes in manself, bro. I believe I'm talented. I believe I deserve, I don't want to be in no room I don't deserve to be in, bro. I don't want to feature like that I don't deserve. Do you get what I'm trying to say? If I want to make music with you, it's because I rate you. And do you get what I'm trying to say? If you rate my music, let's make music.
Code. That's a proper conversation there, man. Proper conversation. I'm gonna go into the Aitch a bit of it. Get me? Because Aitch, he was saying why he made the project. He was telling people about people's attention spans right now, and he made this album just to do live shows. Now that is powerful. He made the album just to do live shows. This is what artists are doing. Why they made the album, the vision from it. And I done a post, and it stated the statistics that live shows are gonna grow more, and streamers are gonna go down less. And my man still secured a #1 spot. So powerful.
Normal life. Also meet new people, because you can't be inspired with the same thing all the time.
Did this inform what you wrote, in the new album?
New albums, the new album's a bit different. New album's a bit more kind of finding the balance of actually like this new school vibe of like people having a much shorter attention span and not really.
Pay attention to this. And he's studied this before he dropped. He positioned himself. These lot just got #1 yesterday. Pay attention.
Not really having the patience or the want to like try and listen to a song. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
But then also still being me. Not going all the way new school. I've still got bars on there. I've still got heavy rap songs on there that are gonna slap. Finding that balance, and also I made this project mainly for a live show.
Really?
I feel like you listen to this project, if you listen to it on a streaming app, you get 50% of the feeling, and then you're gonna have to get the other 50% by coming and watching it.
So you gotta understand, a man's talking about he made the project for a live show. So if they're focusing on live performances, the experience of this is what I'm gonna give my fans, my supporters, the experience. So when I do a next live show again, they're coming. See Coldplay. I went to a Coldplay live show in Abu Dhabi. Amazing. Best ever live show I've ever been to. And I don't even listen to Coldplay like that. And I know next time they're there, I'm going to listen to them again. I heard it's their last tour ever. You get me? But crazy. That was their world tour, by the way, guys. So what he's doing, his vision, and this is what an artist, this is what it takes to be an artist. So yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's the vibe of this
one.
That's
also great marketing.
Great
you know what?
marketing.
Yeah, my first album, Close to Home, was a lot more like you get to know me. Like you get a different side of me, personal things. I had like the My G record on there.
Man,
I had, you know what I mean, like a couple things what people didn't know about before. Whereas now, that was like, hello, this is it. This is really Aitch. Not like the little kid who you think's just out all the time drinking, all this. That was Close to Home. It's like, this is Aitch, really. This is Harrison. 4 is like, don't you fucking dare forget who the fuck I am.
You see Aitch, legend, bro. Legend. And let me tell you something about Aitch, yeah. Years ago, I remember when we filmed 8 Mile, me, Dig That, Aitch was in the studio. Bro, he's got footage, bro. He was filming then everything till now. He's filming. So when he drops his documentary, bro, all them special moments, bro, that's what artists ain't done. They don't do that. They ain't got footage. I got footage. I got scheduled posts to be scheduled to come out in a year's time or in this long, you get me, in 6 months to reach my targets and whatnot. But he was filming documentaries. He filmed that documentary, bro. He filmed that footage of me, Dig That, boom. I was in the studio, I was sleeping, boom, when we made 8 Mile. He's got that. And I know in years to come, when he drops this, bro, yeah. Big respect.
You little bastard. That's what that is.
Why is it called 4?
4, it's called 4 originally because my postcode was M40. And when we was kids, we always used to say, like, I'm in the 4, or in pictures, we always used to put 4s up like this. So it's just always been a thing. It's my 4th project. I'll be honest with you, I'm not going to sit here lying about it. It was meant to drop on the 4th of the 4th. But that didn't happen.
Let's go.
Yeah. So,
does it feel good to be back?
Yeah.
But it's tough, again, right? You.
Do you know what? It feels good. Do you know what it is, right? I left from 2022, like after my first album, after Close to Home. I think I left it on a certain note, which was a good note and a bad note, but I left it, my singles was like the Ashanti song, Ed Sheeran song, Stone Roses sample.
Yeah. And that's where the money is. And that's where you want to get into. You need to pay your bills. You need to pay your bills. And then you're that hardball rapper. But that don't pay your bills, my brother. So you have to cater for all audiences. You have to. To be a musician, you have to do mainstream music. And you have to give people what they want. Now, look at Pink. She started off in R&B. And she was never an R&B artist, but her label made her start pushing R&B, and then she made that transition to rock and whatnot, and she went crazy. So yeah.
1989, I left it on a bit of a, even though I did nothing but rap, I left it on a bit of a mainstream note. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
In terms of like, that's the last thing you heard of me, then it went missing. So I feel like, unfortunately, I give people time to forget the reason I'm actually here, which is because I'm a good fucking rapper.
I think that's your own insecurity. I really do.
It might be.
I think it is.
It might be.
I think that's your own insecurity. If I'm being honest, I don't think people forget. I think people know that you fight. I think that's you judging yourself.
You know what it is? Back to the things of, you highlight the negatives all the time. I'll see one or two comments that might say, Aitch fell off, or Aitch went pop. It does me fucking head in. I'll just be honest.
Yeah. Nah, I hear you. The comments are... You got to protect yourself from comments, boy. It gets all mad. So, yeah.
That does me head in. Because I'm thinking, like, first of all, whether I'm on a song with Giggs or whether I'm on a song with Anne-Marie, I do nothing but rap anyway. I've got bars on every song. Listen. Do you know what I mean? But I do get the vibe of, like, people want that raw shit. But then also, it's not just the raw shit that's put me in this position today. It's also funny, like, feeling like you've got to cater to the fans, but also I need to pay my fucking mortgage. But then also, do you get what
Bruv, so facts, bruv. You have to have a balance. So, and he's got a perfect balance. Great.
I mean? Yeah. So, like, you got to find that balance. And then again, back to my fan base, if I walk through the airport tomorrow, there'll be a 10-year-old girl coming up to me asking me for a picture. There'll be 16-year-old lads. There'll be a 45-year-old woman. Do you get what I mean?
I know, it's wide.
It's all over the place. And I kind of like that. I feel like I am one of, if not the only one in the UK that kind of has a stretch that far. When I say that, I know that everyone's got fans all over the place.
No,
but
I agree.
I've really got thousands of 50-year-old fans and thousands of 10-year-old fans.
Yeah. Obviously, I can't compare myself to Aitch, but in my small little space, I have people that watch my content that is like older generation, and I have like the younger generation watch my content. 10, 11-year-olds is mad. And I have the older generation, so I hear you.
Insane.
Do you know what I mean? So, yeah.
What was it like climbing Kilimanjaro?
But yeah, my people, big shout out to K-Trap, big shout out to Aitch. They both done amazing this year. Both great projects. One was an album, one was an EP. You get me? With EPs, you don't chart. It's just it's an EP, not as many songs. With an album, obviously mixtape albums, that's where you go for the chart. So great. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, man. Peace.